Lethbridge, A Tale of Love in a Time of War. Written by Terry McConnell. Narrated by Charles Robert Fox. Prologue. August the 16th, 1921. Nearing Belfast, Maine. Sadness knows Hetty Knowlton's face. From her seat by the window of the train, Hetty looks up and smiles at the strangers who walk past, strangers who nod and smile in return. They pause and glance at Hetty's daughter, a pretty little redhead of 2, who's playing with a doll on the floor by her mother's feet. Sometimes they comment on the fact that mother and child share the same auburn hair colour and offer a compliment. Hetty politely expresses her thanks. Yet, throughout, there is that sadness. Some strangers know it well. They see it in the eyes of many women who have lost their husbands to the war. For Hetty, it has been 2 years, but it might as well be 1,000, or yesterday. She is an attractive woman of 22. Her husband liked to say she could have been a model on the rotograveurs, wearing the latest fashion. She would laugh at the silliness of such a notion, yet her memory of it sometimes leads her to ponder the path not taken. Still, she has her child, her babe. Hetty turns towards the window, seizing a moment of quiet contemplation while the child plays. Steam from the train's engine billows across the bright blue sky against the backdrop framed by pine trees, rocks and tracks ahead that skirt the New England shoreline. She's never been to Maine before. It's all new to her. It is her husband's home, however, and she hopes this trip will help her better understand how growing up here shaped his life and how he lived it. And she hopes, too, it will offer her some chance of a fresh start, and to find a proper home for the memories she brings with her. It might just be her husband's last gift to her. She pulls a letter from her purse. It's worn by time and repeated readings, and she unfolds it gently. The train's whistle wails just as the conductor enters their car from behind her. "Belfast," he announces. Hetty looks down at her daughter and smiles to herself at how he pronounced the name. He's obviously had years of practice, she thinks. "End of the line." The little girl seems oblivious to the commotion as others in their car begin to gather their things and stand to reach overhead for their bags. Hetty leans forward and looks out of the window to catch that first glimpse of her husband's hometown, Belfast. "Babe," she whispers, while never taking her eyes from the window. "Aye, mummy? You know how you've been asking for 6 days if we're there yet." Hetty looks down, and the little girl nods. "Well, we're here." Part 1. Chapter 1. July the 1st, 1904. London, England. Harry Walker presses his nose to the glass as he looks out of the window and up the street. He's watching for his father. William Walker's infrequent visits to the East End flat Harry shares with his family are welcome diversions from the sameness that otherwise smothers the 9-year-old boy's life. A life in which he sometimes feels as if he's little more than an afterthought to the other people in it. Well, maybe not everyone. There is his brother Sid, 2 years older. Sid is his best mate. Still, Harry can't ever remember a moment when he was the centre of attention, not even on Christmas or his birthday. It's not as if he thinks of himself as special or more deserving. By all appearances, none of the others feel any different than he. Theirs is a hard-scrabble existence. Harry believes only his mother is special, his dear, sainted, dead mother. Despite Harry's anticipation, his father, his harsh, cold, distant father, is not the North Star of Harry's life. The lad's salvation is found in his imagination, nurtured by the books a kindly neighbour shares with him, and in the newspapers and magazines of the day he finds in trash cans, gutters and slag heaps, pages of print where Harry discovers stories of faraway lands with strange sights, of buccaneers and cowboys and brigadoons and castles. The world where Harry's imagination is especially vivid is found in the boy's own paper. It is a world all his own, thanks to a subscription given to him by his
Sample complete. Ready to continue?